Hey everyone, welcome back. Got a pretty fun one for you today. A little different. We're going to do a deep dive, but this time we're going to be hanging out with well, some pretty young detectives.
Oh, yeah, I love this one. We're talking about some fourth graders, right? Miss Thompson's class.
That's right. Miss Thompson's class is turning into winter weather detectives for the day.
Now, that sounds like fun.
It does. So the story goes, someone has been hiding clues about winter weather all over the schoolyard.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So what's the first clue that these mini detectives have to solve?
Well, the first one they find says, I'm light as a feather, but cover the ground. Each one of me is unique, and I don't make a sound.
I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Yeah, it takes them a minute, but eventually they figure it out. Any guesses?
Okay, let's see. Light as a feather, covers the ground. Sounds like they're talking about snow.
Getting warmer?
Oh, snowflakes.
That's it. They realize the clue is all about snowflakes.
Snowflakes. I bet the kids were excited. Those are always fun to look at. But, snowflakes are more than just pretty.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, did you know that each snowflake starts as just a tiny little water droplet way up high in the clouds?
Wow, really?
Yeah, and as the air gets colder and colder, that little droplet freezes, right? And it turns into an ice crystal. But here's the thing. Because of how the water molecules, how they sort of stick together, well, those crystals always form with six sides. Always six sides. That's what gives them those really cool and unique patterns that we all love to look at.
You know, I never really thought about that. It's pretty amazing how something so small can be so intricate.
Right. It's like a little work of art.
And speaking of art, the story describes how one of the kids, little Jake, tries to catch a snowflake on his glove.
Oh, that's adorable.
And he's like totally mesmerized by it, just staring at this little delicate design. But the game's not over yet. There's another clue out there, and this one's a little different.
Uh-oh, sounds mysterious.
Yeah, this one says, I travel fast, I make you shiver, and I push clouds over rivers.
Ooh, okay. So this one definitely has a bit more, well, more power behind it. I wonder.
Well, think about it. What makes you shiver, especially in the winter?
Let me see. Travels fast, makes you shiver.
And can push clouds.
Okay, I think I've got it. It has to be the wind.
You got it. They figure out that the clue is all about the wind.
The wind, of course, that makes total sense. But, it's more than just a chilly breeze, right?
Yeah, tell me more about that.
Well, wind plays a huge role in our weather. It's what pushes those big fluffy clouds across the sky, and it carries the moisture that helps create all that snow.
So it's like the wind is a sculptor shaping those snowy landscapes.
Exactly. And the story even talks about how the wind makes these giant piles of snow called drifts.
Oh, that's right. I always loved playing in those as a kid. But let's move on to the next clue. This one is a little bit trickier. It says, you can't see me, but I make your breath visible, and I freeze puddles into skating rinks.
Wait, hold on. You can't see it, but you know it's there. Okay, this one's got me thinking.
I know, right? It takes the kids a while, but eventually they figure it out. What do you think it could be?
Okay, so makes your breath visible and freezes puddles. That's going to be something to do with the cold.
Exactly. They figure out it's cold air.
Cold air, of course. The kids are good at this. It's all about temperature, right? Water freezes when it gets cold enough, turns from a liquid to a solid, and bam, you've got an ice skating rink.
And the story shows just how slippery that transformation can be. One of the kids, Marcus, takes a bit of a tumble on an icy patch.
Oh, no. Poor Marcus. At least he didn't get hurt, though, right?
He's okay, just a little shaken up. But back in the classroom, it's time for the kids to share what they've learned, and you can really sense that they're proud of themselves. They've worked together, solved the clues, and learned so much about winter weather.
It's amazing how a little mystery can spark such curiosity.
Right, and their curiosity doesn't stop there. One of the kids, Lily, wants to know how icicles form.
Icicles are so cool.
And Jake, well, he's thinking about how perfect hot chocolate is on a cold day.
Can't argue with that.
And it just goes to show you, there's always something new to learn and discover, even in something as familiar as winter.
It makes you want to go out and explore, doesn't it?
It really does.
So to all our listeners out there, next time you're bundled up on a cold day, take a minute to be a winter weather detective yourself. Look around.
Look for those snowflakes. Feel the wind. See if you can spot some icicles.
Exactly. There's a whole world of winter wonder right outside your window.
That's right. And until next time, happy deep diving.